Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to Mind Your Crypto. Today we have CHZ Daily Update. We are going to see the next price targets, and before we continue, do not forget to join our monthly subscription, Patreon/Mind Your Crypto. Do not waste any time getting into crypto right now because we are at the near bottom in the crypto market, and of course we are going to start the bull run in a couple of weeks. Let's go right now to see what CHZ is going to do. So eventually you can see that CHZ hasn't been doing so great. Okay, it has been going down all the way. We prepare for another crash, for another correction. And why is that for CHZ? Because we are facing some huge problems in the lower time frames and in the higher time frames. What I mean by lower time frames, it is the 4-hour frame, and by higher time frames, I mean the daily and the weekly. But let's start a little bit with the daily frame right here. I'm going to the short term a little bit later, do not worry about that, but this is an important thing to notice. First of all, this is a 200 moving average. Simply putting, when you're in a downtrend and you go below the 200 moving average and you get rejected as well, you can see the daily right here. We got rejected from here. This is usually very bad. At the end of the day, I'm going to remove all the drawings right here. I'm going to start a new one. This is the 0.786 as well. You can see that this should be our support level, but instead CHZ closed even below and now it is getting rejected. This is crazily bad for CHZ, right? Okay, crazily bad. 0.1665 right here is a resistance level even in the short term. Okay, so in the daily scale, we are not in an oversold situation yet. We cannot say that we are in an oversold. Commodity channel index though is in an oversold. That is good. Okay. Apart from that, I'm going to draw a line in the RSI, which I think it should be interesting. Okay, this is our bottom trend line for the RSI. Now, we haven't approached the bottom yet, but once we go there, we need to see if CHZ is capable of holding this line. Okay, if it is, then all good, all fine. Anyway, for the time being, in the 4-hour frame, okay, you can see that in the shorter time frame, you can see that CHZ hasn't been doing something great, getting rejected from the 20-day MA and forming continuous bearish pennants. The first one was here, okay, bearish pennant with higher low and lower high. Now, what you need to know about these bearish pennants, it is that sometimes the Feds like to play with them. What I mean by that is that once you form a bearish pennant, for example, let's say right here, you are getting a fake out, usually you're getting a pump to the upside and then you're going down. Okay, so be careful with the stop losses not to get liquidated. Right now for the CHZ, you can see that we are having a lower high again, higher low pattern, leading to the fact that we are having another bearish pennant inside this whole downtrend. Okay, bearish pennant comes after downtrend, comes after the bearish pennant as well. So I am expecting CHZ to drop more. I am expecting CHZ to go down to the 0.1553. Okay, around there should be the case that we are going to, maybe a little bit higher. We will see about that. I'm going to draw the short-term Fibonacci retracement from the bottom to the top. And here is the best support level that we are going to have, the 0.1598. Now, if we go down here and we find the buying pressure, this would be good for CHZ. However, if we close below in the 4-hour frame, we are going to crash. We are going to drop more, going down all the way to 0.1531. From where we are right now, this is a minus 7% correction, right? In a short term period, this is looking like a crash going on. 0.15 could be the case again. For CHZ, things do not look good right now. They do not look like we are going to go all the way up higher. Okay, it looks like we are going to go further down into the 0.1531, into the 0.1512, and so on. So we be prepared for more and more correction. CHZ is going to correct more, it is going to crash eventually, and you need to be careful about that. Nothing in the lower time frames or in the daily frames seems very good. In the weekly frame as well, you can see that we do not have any oversold situation or stuff like that, so we can prepare for our next very nice bull run. Okay, so be prepared for more correction. Do not forget to join also our monthly subscription, Patreon/Mind Your Crypto. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day and see you soon. Bye.